So all the roads were cleared up. Man, of course, snowfall warning. Hi. It is, it's like March 12th today for me. And for the guys that don't understand how YouTube kind of works, well, if I was solely on like just create for YouTube, then was making like different videos, like doing camera reviews or reviews of anything, you like make the video, post the video within a day or two. Unfortunately, the way my YouTube world works is I to just get footage, dump footage on computer, mass storage. I'll get to it when I get to it, and I try to keep my whole life of working in order, but it just happens to be weeks later, which I'm sorry, but it's just the way it works. I can't shoot, edit, and post all in the same day or even the second day. I might be able to do it once in a blue moon, like if it fell on my days off, sure, but I schedule all my stuff, and then I have this huge buffer because when I get gone for like a couple days, 2 days, 1 day, 2, 3, 4, like there was a time when I was in Fernie for like a month, which almost killed me. Well, it didn't kill me, but should have went. Pussy. 4WD. Red light anyways for them. I had to have that month of buffer because I was gone for 2 weeks, or I was doing 3 weeks, and then I would come home for a week. So I had to have that buffer, but when I was home for that week, oh my lord, I had to edit. Luckily, I only went back for a week and then we were done, so I only like really spent a month away from home. But so yeah, I just like to have the buffer, and I have like a 3-week buffer basically. Sometimes I can stretch it out and almost have a month, but so you guys are getting the weather patterns aren't the same. If you live in Alberta, you're like, why is it sunny in Red Deer and snowing in Calgary? It's not. Usually anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks is the norm for my spaced out YouTube world. Just so a guy can relax. And like if I had to like literally, okay, work a 14-hour day, come home, spend 4 to 6 hours editing a video. All right, just turn around and go back to work. Don't even worry about sleeping, so it doesn't work for me. So yeah, we got a winter storm rolled back in after the roads were just dry enough to go and wash again. Someone used my truck while I was on my last set of days off as I had it parked and clean. Of course, don't do that. And they went south, and there was a snowstorm. I had seen the residual because I went south yesterday to get a big buffer tank, the big brown square unit, and I seen cars kind of all over the place. I was like, huh, strange. Okay, this light. Shorten this light, now I always get this red light. When before, for 15 years, I never got a red light here. This light used to not exist. And when you've lived somewhere too long. So yeah, they ended up, I don't know what they were doing, but there was a snowstorm and some shit went sideways, and not with my truck, just my truck got dirty because someone had to take a wheeler down there and do some stuff. I imagine maybe there was some picker issues of some sort. Maybe. I don't know. What are we doing today? Well, I'm going to spend my day on Highway 2 and a snowfall warning, so this will be awesome. I put the 40 mid together yesterday, which should have loaded the Jeep now that I'm looking at what's going on here. I knew it was coming. Someone already told me previously. That's why I didn't go wash yesterday, because I was like, we gotta go to Rostal. Again, PD in Calgary. Remember, I had to go there. I dropped off that Bear pump, triplex pump, and then I picked up another pump and took it to Nisku. Something like that. And then this time we're going for a premix tank. So that's kind of like Chinese for extremely large tank that does stuff, and it's heavy. I said it's only like 88,000 pounds. So yeah, 40 med, Calgary scales, snowfall warning, Highway 2, with people that don't know how to drive in snowfall. Even though it is the tail end of winter, we've gotten like 4, 5, 6 snowfall storms in like the last, I don't know, 4 weeks, 3 weeks. It's like just summer's here, winter, summer's here, winter. It's just like, man, I've never seen it like this before. And it's not extreme right now, and they're calling for like, it's not a lot of snow, but it's going to be blowing snow, and if it's blowing the right way across Highway 2, it creates black ice, and there's always shit going down. These highway guys can't drive in a straight line. I don't know what it is. They get spooked, and then they just fucking yard on the wheel, and they're into the guard wire, which is all the way down Highway 2 to prevent head-on collisions. We put it in a couple of years ago, and it's been saving lots of lives, but it cheese grater for vehicles. I got this new mount. Well, I didn't get it. It came with the Osmo Nano, and I'm just like, what do I use that for? So I thought I would try that. It's kind of like car vlogging, except for normally they would have like 3 or 4 cameras on the window over in that corner, one forward, one facing the driver, one out the passenger window, one looking maybe at like the stick shift or something. So yeah. But anyways, let's go journey on out in this sweet weather with a bunch of other people on the highway that are shitty at driving in snow. setting. This is weird. This doesn't look right. I'm taking pictures in my hand. Yo. Traffic be like, it's winter. We don't know what to do anymore. Well, you guys pretty much can get the picture, I would say, eh? Great day to go into the city. I hope it tapers off for the drive backwards. I don't know what's going on though with the weather report. I didn't really look into it. I hopped on the computer this morning and I just seen the millimeter chart. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, all the way. It's like, I don't even know where it stops because it only gives me so many, like 4 or 5 hours. Window frame there, it's not cold. It's like 0, so that's even worse. I gotta pee. started to snow some more, I was like, fuck. Guy waited for me. Snowing in my face. I don't like that. Oh, it's gotten way worse. Everything is wet. You tried to trick me, GPS. Hey, 507, so we should probably take to it from Lacombe. Yeah, like we're getting pretty close to the 5-1 mark there. There's one you can't get around. Well, there's 5 at Lacombe, which you can go around, and then just after Barron Hills is the 5-1 you can't evade, you know, it's got no exits. And then other than that is the 5 meter at Leduc when you just come into Leduc at 2A. Unfortunately. Yeah, we only have to be under 5.2 to get to Lacombe. Alright. Okay, thanks. Horrible. It wasn't too bad, and then as soon as I fucking got out of the truck here, it just sunk in. So no, it's like slush, slippery. So far it's alright. It's gonna be a grind, but I should be the slowest guy. Probably not. I won't be. Alright. Okay, thanks. Bye. New permit in the maker. I thought we'd be under, you know?
Cause you
Been a little while, but I might as well check the load. It's not a lot of spots to stop. Let's leave those down. I've been driving with the heat just full blast on the windshield. Oh. Get the pink microphone. Oh my. I need it out. Imagine everything's just shoe straight up in here. Oh yeah, rock solid. Nice. Yummy. Not that it was clean, but yo. Guess I can give this away. That guy's in a hurry to get up someone's ass. Slow going all day today. I was gonna pull over at Crossfields. Glad I didn't, because there was a guy, he was just, oh, that's pretty good for that. Piled up in the, right in front of the Tim Hortons where you drive through to go to the other side. Oh yeah, rock solid. And he was like in the ditch, blocking the road. You could get around him, but you have to go like turn into the gas station and come around the backside where you'd come through at the Humpties and stuff. Definitely not me. Yeah, those don't work all of a sudden. That's what happens when you put summertime switches outside, especially in the winter like this. So this is a pre-mix. They mix their product in it. Looks like it goes towards together with a pretty big rig, judging by all the outlets. I seen Ross, he was pulling that rig, trailer rig. So basically you got lots of different sections. These are all handles that open the compartments. Electric motor, it runs, there's a blender bit kind of at the bottom to keep agitating all the chemicals. I only know this because I used to run backtrack, and I would go in these and clean them. It's nothing too super glorious. They got lots of nice lights. It's too bad that it had to get all filthy dirty. The roof could have been a little bit lower. There's these little nubbins. Just put me at 5.07 meters tall, which in turn I gotta take Highway 2A, which we're just outside of Ponoka right now. Don't fall. Doing our load check, but everything's rock solid, so I don't have to worry about nothing. We'll continue on.
Call me the Joker, call me the fool. When she calls, I always seem to lose my cool. Baby, I'm just a mouse to your plane. And don't you know that love
cheating. It's a little icy right where I am, so I want this to go slide right back. I could probably pull ahead no problem since we're on flat ground, so I'm just raising up the wheel. It's cheating, I know. If I had a set of chains on, I could probably, you know, what's the lesser of the two evils? This is pretty easy. Just takes a couple minutes. Rolls be coming up. Pins are in. This is my controls here. They go up, roll, roll, roll. Left and right suspension, brake release, but it looks to be non-existent. That pin might screw me a little bit. It's tight against that. So it might drag a little bit, but let's hope sheer weight, it just comes off. Probably didn't want it on the hill as much, but I'm pointing down a hill. Whatever. I had to put on a set. God darn it. Oh, do not use. Lots going on here all the time. Lots of nice new stuff. It's pretty cool to see.
Just some really cool shit back here and we don't feel like sharing it.
Cool shit like what?
Don't worry about it.
That must mean there's some stuff going on out in the field, you know? Get out of the way here and we'll put the D sign on. Take these chains off. Try to get back to town. $9,000 messages later. Oh, Pooh Scoopy scales are open. Shit. Creepers are out. Super B spun out on 20 in the Asplund. Roger. Collision outside of Edgar and Taylor. Completely blocked off. What? Bunch of cars. In the bush. I had to transport. What? Ice as fuck. 43 is an ice rink. Coming into White Court. Thanks, tips. Southbound grassland scales open. Tanker in the ditch. Rainy Creek almost wiped me out too as he hit the ditch. Thanks for picking up your phone just long enough to make sure we all knew that happened. Highway 2 at a standstill north of 11A. Haha! Yeah, I know, I went through there. Copy that bullshit. Hopefully nothing's fucked up on my way home. Well, it could have been worse, right? Could have been mud. Could have been on lease. It's definitely nicer to the north. It's almost like nothing happened here at all. Just starting to get a little bit of flurry, so I don't know. The wife checked the weather radar and she said it's kind of like wavy on and off this way. Whatever that means. Oh, I'm still all locked up. Didn't spin out. That's fine, the dirty one. All right, well, cool. 3:38 p.m. Charging. What is Wednesday today? Second gear in the auxiliary is whiny. Thursday, it's payday tomorrow. Take it out of the whiny gear. It came like that from its rebuild ever since we put it in. I was like, it does have some whiny spots. Fresh rebuild. Perfect, whoever did it. But anyways, cool. I don't think I have any more add to this video. Go home. Spray some ether into my mouth, and by ether I mean beer. Stopping on the way home and get 2-4. I've been out. Tried to have whiskey last night. So I got my own stash of ice in my beer fridge, in my office. I'm like, oh, I'm out of beer. I'm like, oh, I'll have a whiskey. I got lots of whiskey. Roll in. Because when we did that sub, I scooped a Coca-Cola. I never drank it. I'm usually a Pepsi guy, but I had a Coke. I'll drink either. I'm like, I got Coke, I got whiskey, I got a cup. All I need is ice. Go to my fridge, pull out my ice tray, like it was freshly poured ice cubes like an hour and a half earlier. I was like, huh. Walk around the house with my tray that's not frozen. I'm like, who did this? Get over here. Get over here. Just kidding. I was just like, well, I guess I'm having mediocrely cold whiskey, no ice. That kind of takes the fun out of it. I like hearing that ice go back and forth. Look, more green stuff. Probably can't see it. I need like I'm gonna get another mount. It's got to be like right here. Would be nice if the 360 was an easier camera to use. Well, it's easy to use. It's just a pain in the ass to edit. They're gonna be like, look over there, look there, look there. Just look me right in the face. Whatever. I should have ice when I get home this time, but I'm gonna stop and get beer just in case. We'll see you guys on the next one. Double peace out. Ho ho ho. God, whatever. You guys are gonna want to tune into the next one. It might be a real doozy. We gotta go pull a crane and a coil. Neither have bumpers. Hence the extra weight. We're gonna be out by Jackfish to the Pado.
Drunk style.